Hello my friends, how are you? I hope everybody is fine. My name is Daniel Villarino, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's getting close to the 30th of November and the deadline for presenting entries to the 4th annual Christmas Ornament Challenge presented by Stratton and Jacobson. And I haven't done anything yet. If you haven't seen any of the videos, I'm going to put them below in the playlist for the challenge. While I was in Montevideo, I came across this old kerosene lamp. It belonged to my great-grandfather, and I remember that when I was a kid, there were a lot of blackouts in Montevideo, and most of them occurred at night. In my memories, I can see my dad filling the tank with kerosene, putting a match to turn it on, and placing the lamp in the middle of the family table. And my mom, my brothers, my granddad and myself would gather around and all together would chat, play cards, play board games and also tell jokes. It was a time of laughter, of family and love. And all those same things are something that remind me a lot of the Christmas holidays. So I want to bring that memory from the past, from when I was a kid, to the present and place it in my Christmas tree. I begin the design departing with this small lamp. It is a balloon light. You just twist it and it gets on. They are about 14 millimeters in diameter in the widest part and almost 10 millimeters, a little more perhaps, in the rest, and they are about 30 millimeters in length. I used that, and also I got this glass tube from Michael's. It has a diameter of 1 inch, and with those two elements I began the design. Now I have a long presentation. If you want it, I can send it to you by email because it has all the measurements for the different parts. In the presentation you can see that I began designing the top of the lamp, and then I went to do the support for the balloon light, and from there the rest of the base. I also did some work to figure out the position for the posts that are going to join the top to the base. And finally, when I got everything, I basically separated the three main components and I took all the measures and I have them there, so as well as the pieces of wood that I need to complete each of them. I have this piece of jovillo, also known as Gonzalo Alves or tiger wood, which is a very dense and heavy wood. I also have this piece of hormigo, which is a reddish color wood. I think it's going to make a very nice contrast with the jovillo. And I also have several pen blanks in coco bolo and purple heart that are going to be very nice for some of the details. So that's today's project. Let's get to work. Always wear adequate protection. I am going to mount the square between centers to wrap it to a cylinder. I make a tenon to grab it in the chuck. I take measures as per the diagram to cut the piece for the tank of the lamp. I also wrap the hormigo blank and I mark the measures for the balloon light support and base. I part that piece from the rest of the cylinder. I use the parting tool to reduce the diameter as per the diagram. I make a relief cut in preparation for the male threading process, and I finish the dimensions of the base of the lamp. I measure the diameter of the balloon light base to make the perforation that will hold it. This wood is kind of brittle, so for the threading I am going to strengthen it with CA glue. The thread chasing speed is about 300 RPMs, and I am going to use a male thread chaser with 16 teeth per inch. The cutting part of the chaser has to be at or slightly below center, and the tool has to be placed at an angle, engaging not the first tooth, but more towards the middle, with a circular motion to generate the first threads. Once they are formed, I can engage the first tooth and begin to put the tool perpendicular to the rotation axis. It is always a good idea to lubricate the threads with a bit of wax. With the male thread done, I can sand a bit the bottom of the base and then part the piece off. Now I will work on the piece of ovillo that I cut before for the tank of the lamp. For it, I need to do a series of perforations at different depths as per the diagram, and then I will do a thread chasing for the female thread. I will take the external diameter to 50 millimeters. With a right angle scraper, I make the relief cut for the female thread. Now I will chase the female thread. I try several times until finally the base threads all the way in. Using the female thread as a jump chuck, or rather a thread chuck, I can finish the base. I follow the diagram to begin to shape the exterior part of the tank. With the spindle gouge, I shape the details for the tank. Now I can part the tank piece off. I use a small sacrificial piece to make a screw jump chuck to hold the tank and work on its top. make a groove of 1 inch in diameter to hold the glass tube. The tank of the kerosene lamp and the balloon light support are ready now. I will use another piece of hormigo to work on the cap of the lamp. I measure the dimensions, reduce the diameter with the parting tool, and then I mold the kerosene lamp cap shape with the spindle gouge. I make a groove for the glass and test the fit. I mark a circumference of 1 inch and 5/8 in diameter, and using the indexing system of the lathe, I mark 3 points at angles of 120 degrees. I sand to eliminate the circle and remark the 3 points that will help me later to make the perforations where I am going to glue the connector posts. I use once again the indexing system of the lathe to punch holes every 30 degrees, where I am going to make the ventilation holes for the cap of the kerosene lamp. I make a jump chuck to finish the top of the cap. I make a 1-inch hole to hold the test tube. To cut the tube, I use a carbide cutter to score it. It takes a lot of patience. It took me several minutes to produce a nice groove, but at the end I was able to snap it. I mount a piece of purple heart in the pin jaws of the chuck to make one of the connectors between the tank and the cap of the kerosene lamp. I had to repeat the process 3 times so that I get the 3 connectors that I need. Now I am going to make the pump handle. It is the turn to make the regulator. The last piece is the tank cap and the release valve. Now I am going to make some perforations. I will assemble everything with CA glue, and I'm going to use a coat hanger for the handle, and the Christmas old kerosene lamp ornament will be ready. Okay, my friends, there you have it, the Christmas old kerosene lamp. At the end I made it with hormigo for the cap and the bottom of the base, jovillo for the tank, and all the details are in purple heart, including this regulator here. This is the pump to increase the pressure, and this is the cap for the kerosene tank and the release valve. You can remove the base, it's threaded, and remove the lamp. I have another lamp. This one is more like for the Christmas tree with different colors, so you can place it there. Introduce it like this, and thread the bottom again, and that's it. So I'm going to put some pictures at the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. If that's the case, please mark the like button down below, make comments, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And it will be until the next one. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Cheers!